our channel, A Trade of You. I'm Amy Marie.
And I'm One.
And today's video is a let's talk discussion about love language.
Yes.
So the definition of a love language is how you like to receive love and how you like to give love. Now this is very important, we feel, in relationships, because then it helps you to understand your partner and your partner understand you. So there are 5 love languages. I don't know why I just did that, but there are 5 love languages. Words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, and physical touch. You can take a test online to find out your love language, and they are free. So with love languages, you usually have a primary one, secondary, or whatever. Sometimes, well, I feel like I have 2 primary, but it depends on you personally. So let's go over to One, who's on the scene.
Hey. So, the book was originally written by a Dr. Gary Chapman. Getting that right, looking at my notes. Yes. So if you do want to read the book and read more on it, then go to your locals and search that up.
What she said.
So, we're going to go through a little bit of each of the love languages and have a little bit of an explanation so you can kind of justify where you might fit in. Yeah.
So you can have a better understanding.
Yes. So we'll start with words of affirmation. There'll be uplifting words, be reassuring words. You can receive compliments, but it's not based on a compliment itself. It is more of feel good, making your partner feel good.
Reassurance, affirming their love for you.
Yeah.
Because some people do constantly need to be reassured that
Yeah.
I love you, you're the one, it's okay, and be affirmed that they want to be with that person. So, and with that, if it's affirmation, words of affirmation, that's how you receive it. That's how you're going to give it to your partner as well, because that's how you receive love. So that's how you're going to show love. So then you might be telling them how good they look. Oh, you did great, babe. I'm so proud of you. But that might not be their love language. So while you think you're doing something great, they probably don't want to hear that.
It may not be received that way.
So how about like criticism? Like,
See, that,
or constructive criticism?
That's not
No, that is not. So that's what I'm saying. So for
they're
someone that requires words of affirmation,
that's not
then that's not going to gel with them.
They're the detrimental side of that would be the biggest insult
to them.
Would go against their love language.
That's why you need to know, because if you want to critique them, then you have to do it in a way where you're affirming them and pouring positivity back into them. Like, make it, if you say something not so nice, I wouldn't say nasty, not so, or maybe they don't receive it as nice, but you're coming from a good place, affirm it with something, with 2 other positives. Don't just leave
the sandwich method. Start with a good, say the negative, then
end with a positive.
Yeah.
So basically, you could have done better with that, but I love you.
No.
That's starting with a wrong and ending with a high. You say, I love what you did there, but I noticed this happened. So maybe if you do this, then that would be great.
And I'm saying it because I care about you. You mean so much to me, and I want to see you win. I know what you're capable of. I believe in you. You're powerful. You're strong. So when you leave, that's what I'm going to hear and focus on. I'm still going to hear a little bit of the negative that you say.
And then you still kind of take the words of improvement.
Fair enough. So people, carry on. Sorry.
So the next one is acts of service, which is my love language. So my 2 are quality time and acts of service. And I had this conversation the other day, and they were like, usually you have like a primary, you have like a dominant. But in my case, I feel like they both go hand in hand. And I was explaining like this for me. Acts of service, if you do something nice for me, it makes me want to spend time with you. So I'm not going to spend time with you if you're not treating me a certain way that I want to be around you. So for me, acts of service are the little things. So when some people get acts of service confused with
physical. Quality time.
No, with receiving gifts, because people think acts of service and receiving gifts are the same thing, but they're two different types of love language. So active service is when you do an act of kindness. That's why it's service. It's not necessarily something tangible, something that you can see or put your hands on, but it's making breakfast in bed, planning a dinner, or giving them a foot rub or giving them a massage. It's just kind little things that you might think don't mean anything. Taking someone to IKEA, like picking them up if they're stranded, stuff like that. That's acts of service. That's how they love, and in my case, that's how I also give love, by doing kind things, little gestures, writing little notes, and little things like that.
So what about things like chores around the house?
That's definitely an act of service, honey.
Ironing,
Yes.
making
Yes.
dinner,
Yes.
taking out the rubbish,
Yes. 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 No.
paying the bills.
And then the downside.
Doing the school run.
Oh, this stuff. Let the church say amen. Oh my God. That to me, like I said, that is my acts of service. If I come home and the house is clean and the dinner's cooked, like, listen, if my mum comes to my house and cook me Sunday dinner, I'm like, I love you, Mum.
So basically, the guy that does not do them things, the guy that you'll come home and he's sitting on the
No,
settee.
because it's acts of service. So maybe you don't want to wash the dishes. Maybe you want to cook dinner, but I'm still going to appreciate it. If you if you take the time and you make an effort to do something, go out of your way, it's an act of service, and I'm going to see it as such, and I'm going to appreciate it, which is making me want to show my appreciation.
And the opposite side of, like, if you break that, if you know that's your person's love language and you don't do it, or you come across as lazy, and then they're gonna see that as, okay, so you don't love me enough to do this. I'm not feeling the love from you because you don't want to do these acts of service for me. So the best thing to do to avoid it is just do a little something, take that out.
But with these love languages, it's not like just do something to avoid it. Oh, I don't want to be like I'm coming against my girl.
No, but that's your opinion.
But because it's my love language, so maybe I just feel a little sensitive about it.
You're not just doing it to, you have to keep it topped up. You obviously have to.
You have to be like mindful with the love language. It's important to know your partner's love language, so you know how they receive love. So it might not be something you want to do, but find something where you both meet along the middle, where you can show love using their language, but it's not like, oh, it's a chore, like, do I have to do it? I don't want to do it.
Don't make it seem like a chore either.
Yes.
That you're going totally.
Then I don't want it. Like, if you're cooking dinner,
I cooked it then, I guess you want it.
Like, just don't bother. Let's find a compromise. Let's do something. We can go watch a movie you want to watch, but you take me out for dinner. Like, that way you get a win and I get a win, and I know what you're doing, but I appreciate that you're taking me out to dinner because you don't want to cook. But that is also active service. Babe, get dressed up. Let's go watch a match. I don't want to watch a match, but I want to be my man. So I'm gonna go because he's gonna treat me with this active service.
Yeah.
This is a boxing match. No, I don't mind.
So the next one will be receiving gifts. Now, let me make this clear.
Okay.
Receiving gifts isn't, no, you're going to buy me a car.
Red buttons.
You're going to buy me a house. It's not that kind of thing. It's the thought that goes into it. It could be a note that you've left in the fridge.
But this is one's personal, because some of y'all...
Yeah, obviously, yeah. I'm not...
I've heard the case, or heard the saying of, money can't buy me love.
But some women...
But some women...
Oh, sisters, I mean, I love you. I'm sorry, I'm not coming for my females.
Some men as well, some men as well.
Which is perfectly fine. If you, there are people that do want to do that. There are people that do want to spend money to show their love for you as well. So
some men want labels. You ain't gonna get that.
That is fine. If that's your love language, you obviously choose the barriers in which you want to be given gifts, whether it's small or large, but just let your partner know.
Yeah.
It's very important to let your partner know what your love language is. They may not be aware of them for the first thing, and without knowing, they don't know how to please you in that way. Not please.
And even with gifts, and with gifts, just like one said, like there's different
There's
type of
different-
gift. So
yeah.
make that clear, because if a person gives you, like, I don't know, a Primani shirt, because you say your love language is gift giving, but you know that
You wanted a diamond watch or something.
you wanted like a Louis or Gucci top, like make it clear what your level of expectations are, because there's
Yeah.
some people like that you know, I'm in Primark, I see some nice pickup.
Yeah.
I don't shop in Primark. Oh, with their high chest.
But they've done their best. They've done what they thought was your love language,
Yeah.
which is, but you haven't defined what you want.
exactly what, like, you don't
And then
want
you end up
nothing.
breaking some hearts and letting some people feel a bit bad. So let people know what you're
Because they might not
So what are your
financially
expectations?
be in that position
Yeah.
to give you the kind of gift that you want. So let them know what kind of things, alternatives, that you like to receive as gifts, because they might not be able to afford and maintain your high standards of your lifestyle and expectations.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, so I've heard like gifts to this type of person means more than anything. So they don't need words of affirmation.
Yeah.
Just give them a gift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's enough communication for them, for their
Yeah.
love language, for the person to show that they love them.
Like,
It's not like no one's going to turn down the other love languages,
Yeah.
but they're going to relate more to the one that is theirs.
if that's their primer, because it's like my third one, like, because of course I
Yeah.
love gifts.
It's like a little something.
Yeah, but it's not like it's not my
Not
top.
top of my list now.
But if I get a gift, no matter, but to me it doesn't matter. It's the thought that
That went
counts.
into it. Yeah.
So I think that's why it's with mine. It's part of like acts of service, the
Yeah.
thought that goes into it. So I don't lead with receiving gifts. But if you get me something, I'm like, thank you so
Yeah.
much. But I don't have like
Appreciate it.
a high standard.
Mhm.
Yeah, flowers.
So people, make sure you've got a gift ready for birthdays, anniversaries, Christmas, Valentine's Day. Don't get me started on Valentine's Day.
Don't get me started. I can't just find them
A
back.
normal Tuesday. If you ain't got a gift for them occasions, then
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
if that's the
Their
things
love- yeah,
gift.
their love
Because
language.
my birthday, you don't need to give me a gift. Like, I just want to know that you acknowledge it. So a message,
Yeah, you
a
felt
phone
that.
call, a card, I'm cool. Or if I have something, you just show up and you don't get me nothing, I still appreciate that, because you took the time out to come and see me. So, yeah. Oh, next one is quality time.
My fave.
It's my fave. It's my. I guess
Yeah.
that's why we connect. It's my quality time.
they want your undivided attention.
No,
man.
it's not your undivided toxic masculinity. That's not what it is. Quality time is when you have a time, and it can be any time, even if it's just 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and they just pop round and chill with you, but it's quality time. It's you and that person spending time together. You know the same when it
And
goes.
communicating.
Yeah.
Don't just be in the room and be on the TV. That's not.
You
not
need to
spending.
you need to be present.
That's what I
Yeah.
meant by undivided attention.
No,
they can be in
no.
the room, but you don't want them to be on Facebook or Instagram.
You want
No,
to be
but
engaged.
hold
You want
up.
them to. You want to be engaged. You want them to be looking at
You
you.
want them to be present and in the
Yeah.
moment.
paying you
that-
attention.
But that's quality time when you're present.
But it's
and you-
undivided attention.
No,
as
it's
well.
It's not undivided though.
because
Why?
if you're in the house, I got kids, I'm doing things, so I might be cooking, I might be clean, but I'm with you. You know that saying when you say you want to be, it doesn't matter where you are,
as long as you're
as
here.
long as I'm with you. It's that.
Oh,
kind.
so you just want the person to be present.
You just want their presence, them
okay.
being there. That is what quality time is about. And the more time, if that's your love language, and my love language, and how I love along with acts of service, so the more time I spend with that person, the more I fall for them, the more I
Yeah.
connect, the more
The love grows.
the love grows. That's how I basically fall in love, by spending quality time with someone.
Okay.
When I'm spending quality time with someone, I'm not on my phone. My
Yeah.
phone is out there.
There's no other
There you go.
distractions.
Yeah.
We're watching TV or whatever, but I'm just trying to be with you for that hour. We're just going to talk and chill. We can still multitask and do everything else we need, but we're taking out that time to just bond and spend time together. It's quality time. It's not like the all day 24 hours, like I need to be like, quality time is my love language, but I don't need to see you every day.
Yeah.
I don't need you to talk to me every single day. I don't need to know where you are or times that I was checking.
No.
Like, I like my space, do what you do.
Yeah.
But when I call, just return my call, return my text. But quality time, I need to have that time with you. If you're busy in the
Us
week,
time.
yeah, and we're spending the weekend together, when we're together, I just need it to be about us. Not all the time, but quality time, not undivided attention, because I think that's really hard to even
And
do.
I think when it comes to sports and things like that, it's something that you get infused and you get wrapped up in, so you kind of block everything else out, so you're not really spending time with that person. If it's something that someone's really into and they're focused on the TV or a show on the internet or
That's
something,
not quality
then
time.
it's not quality to them. It's quality to you and what you're doing, but not actually to your partner. So the more it is about you and them, then that's where the main
You need
quality
to
comes
understand
from.
their love. If that's their love language, then you need to read up and you need to learn. You need to have a conversation with them and say, okay, babe,
What
how,
is it that you
what do you
like?
want me to do to show you that I love you? What do you? What is your definition of quality time? Because I'm here and I'm watching a game. I'm in the house. If you're not understanding, that's not quality time. And you just say, okay, watch the game, but after the game, let's spend an hour together. That's what I'm saying. Or before the game. During the game, because obviously we've had guys that they're in the game, you know, they're on the game and they don't want no distractions on when they're watching their game. And I'm cool with that, but just give me the time before the game and after the game.
Yeah.
Because while you're doing the game, watching the game and you're focused, I want to do something for me.
You do my
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, so reverse of that is if a woman's watching
Soaps.
her soaps.
Yeah.
Guys, don't get offended. Just let her watch her soap. She can give you attention.
Yeah. Just
After
express what you want for your quality time.
Trust me,
Yeah.
because when I'm watching my shows, my ratchet TV, honey, don't interrupt me.
And then the last one is physical touch. Now, this is about enjoying each other's company.
touch.
Yeah, enjoying each other's company. It's
Physically.
it's not not just the nerdy stuff. It could be like a small like gesture, like hug, hand hold. Yeah. We're not the touching type, but to be affectionate towards your partner. Like I said, a hug, hand holding, linking arms, a tap on the shoulder. You see them in the kitchen, you walk over, put your arm around their shoulder,
Ooh,
something like that.
That's the best.
Something
honey.
so simple, well, which can be so simple, because there are some people that struggle with physical touch.
Yeah.
But something as small as that can make someone.
And there's different levels, because some people get physical touch confused with bam, 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 bam. But some people's definition of physical touch is like, mine would be affection, because I do love affection, hugs and stuff, and cuddles.
Yeah.
But it's the other person's definition is bam, 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 and my definition is not bam, bam, bam.
You're not on the same page.
We're not on the same page, bro.
What about Netflix and chill?
That's what I say. Yes. When you say Netflix and chill to me, I'm coming to watch a show, honey. And I'm coming to drink. I'm coming to eat some food. I'm really coming to Netflix and chill.
Yeah.
But your definition of Netflix and chill is like, we ain't watching no Netflix.
Not my definition, people.
Netflix, I'm never Netflix and chill, by the way, because I'm just saying, it's going to take more than that for me. I'm not that kind of girl. I'm a whole wife.
But it could be with your partner.
Yes,
so.
yes. Yeah. There's nothing wrong, darling. You know, we're not here to judge. Everyone's free to live their own life. Do whatever you want, honey. I'm just in your house. I don't pay you bills.
As much as you like.
My business, you know what I'm saying? Chill. At least you got somewhere to chill, you know what I'm saying?
But it's literally being with that person, having your little cuddles, having your hugs, having your little touch of the knee, are you okay, babe? All that kind of stuff.
Yes.
That's more physical touch, not just the adult exercise.
Oh, wow. That's the way to put
So
it.
someone that acts in a neglectful way or distant is obviously not compatible for this
Yes.
type of person.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That will end
Yes.
so swiftly. That will kill a relationship dead.
I feel like everyone is all of these love languages, but it's just that they come in different orders. One's your number one, one's your number two, and then your number 3 and 4 and 5. So it's just finding out what order they come in, because obviously if you're giving them physical touch when really I want acts of service, like if it's part of it, but it's like last on your list, like that ain't gonna do it for you. Like, what have you done? You just come here expecting to get some Netflix and chill, but you ain't put out the rubbish.
Yeah.
You ain't washed no dishes.
Yeah.
When's the last time you took me on a date? You ain't called me no dinner. I'm not listening. I'm just saying. You know?
Also, listen out. Well, not even listen out. Watch out for what they do towards you, because they might be projecting their love language onto you. So even if you're not brave enough to ask, then just watch them. Mine was words of affirmation and quality time. Like, I didn't think it was words of affirmation, but I'm like, I don't want somebody all the time.
Yeah.
It's nice every now and then, but then when you get too much of it, you're like, are you even being serious anymore?
Yeah.
Like, or if someone's touching you too much, it's like, what are you up to?
Yeah. I
So
like a bit of
the
words.
balance.
I like words of affirmation. I like when someone like uplifts me as well.
I find it so sexy.
Yeah, when people, you know, say nice things to you, obviously it makes you feel
Yeah.
good. In relationships or just in real life, I'm just like, oh, thanks. It's just nice to be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think, yeah, in each one of them, there's something,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
characteristics within them that I
Of course.
personally think that.
But when
I
you take
understand
your
that
test,
them.
yeah, when you take your test, it tells you basically more or less that you're all of them, but it just
Yeah, I think
goes
you need
in.
to take the test.
It
I
goes in
recommend that to
order.
people,
Yeah,
yeah.
it just goes in order which ones you lead with. Your strongest
Yeah.
are to basically your weakest, the ones that they still matter but matter the least,
Yeah.
basically.
The test will take probably about 5 minutes. You probably get a question like, I appreciate it more when somebody
Yeah.
brings me a gift.
It's
or
multiple choice questions, so
Yeah.
it's easy. So, and they just base it on what you got. A lot of the questions are repetitive, but it's just so that they can
they can
find
balance
out
out.
exactly what it is you require.
Take the test. It's
Like
a nice
physical
test,
touch
to be
is
fair.
like my number 5.
Is it?
Yeah.
Mine was down there somewhere, and I was like, I could have told you that.
I would choose everything over that, but I love affection. But I know if I just feel like I don't like it when it's too
Forced.
too much, because then I feel suffocated.
Yeah.
So I like affection, but not too much. And then, you know, the other part, I need to have that connection with you. So that's where I need that quality time and acts of service. And once I got that, then maybe the physical touch will be
It all
stronger.
ties in,
Yeah,
they all kind of have
all
the knock-on
connect.
effect.
Yeah.
I think you definitely understand somebody a lot better by
Yeah.
doing.
So the person that
doing
you decide to have a long-term future with should have the same love language as yourself.
No,
You don't think so?
that's not how it works.
So how does it work?
It just works so you know how you receive love, so
Yeah.
you know how your partner needs to give you love for you to feel appreciated,
Yeah.
and them know their love language. It shows you how to love them so they feel appreciated.
Yeah.
You don't have to have the same love language. It's
That's
just
true, actually.
Just knowing what's compatible.
it's just so you
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know how
yeah.
you understand, so you know if you, and it doesn't even matter. I don't think compatibility has nothing to do with your love language, because it's just to understand how to love them, because you could get on or not get on, and I don't think that your love language is going to affect that. It just shows you how to treat that person, and you understand that if you're doing this and you're doing that, that's not going to work for me. That's you saying I'm like, do you love me? You're like, of course I love you. I brought you that bracelet, didn't I?
Yeah,
but
that's
you
not their love
never,
language,
you've never
so-
told me you love me.
Yeah.
Like, and mine is like
Word of
affirmation, and
yeah,
you've never told me, but you're giving me these gifts, and you know, you touch you all over me, but you're not never once told me you love me.
But what if their one was words of affirmation as well? Wouldn't that be more in sync with yourself?
No, it doesn't matter.
No,
It doesn't.
you just need to know what.
Because
It's,
you're giving an example of a guy that.
To put it simpler,
that
you gotta know what they like, and they gotta know what you like, and
Exactly.
you just gotta do what they like, and they gotta do what
That's
you like.
all it is.
Yeah.
So you don't have to be the
Yeah.
same person, like the same things. That's not what it's about. It's about basically compromising and meeting each other halfway.
Right.
Because like men like are into football, I'm not into football. I ain't gonna pretend I'm into football. I don't care. So if that's what you're into, and I know you're into that, okay, how can I be a part of something that you really enjoy? How can I what can I do to show you that, yeah, I'm there with you, so you feel like, oh, she cares, but without it like compromising me. So we had like meet in the middle. And maybe I buy him a football shirt or something, you know what I'm saying? Because that's like, if he likes gifts,
You're doing something that they love.
Yeah.
so that's basically just understanding who that person is and how they like to receive love and what they want. So when I'm looking for a partner now,
That's what you look for.
I can look for someone who's willing to give me because some people can't. Some people don't have the time in their schedule.
Yeah.
So if I'm talking to someone and he's telling me like, I'm really busy, I ain't got time for this, I ain't
And
got
you
time.
know it's not.
I
Wow.
know we are not going to work because my love language is quality time. Same if I meet a guy and he says to me he doesn't like talking on the phone, he just like texts. That ain't gonna work for me either.
You cannot force somebody either. They have to be comfortable to be able to provide the love language that you desire. If you know it's not there, it's
Just
not
don't
going to
force
work at all. It's not going to work because you may put up with it in the beginning, but sooner or later down the line, once it's lacking, no, so you're going to be empty.
So would you say it's a relationship make or breaker? Like if someone, it's that important that if someone doesn't understand your love language, it could either make or break a relationship.
Yeah. If you understand your love language,
Yeah.
then it's going to affect it because you know what you need to be loved. And if you keep explaining to that person, they're not even trying to meet you halfway.
Right.
Why
Why are you gonna
stay there not being loved?
Yeah, that's very important.
Like if you like affection and someone's just cold and they don't want to hug you or kiss you or nothing,
you're gonna end up feeling alone in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I would take the test myself to find out what my one is personally. I do recommend it to everyone else, I guess.
It is a good thing.
I've never thought of.
A lot of people still don't know about it or
Yeah.
even know it's a thing. I only know about it because you was talking about it. So.
Dating and relationships, our video about love languages and other things. Season 1, check it out.
So those are the 5 love languages and our definitions of them. But do your own research and have a look at some YouTube videos, take the tests online and see what yours is. Let us know.
Wishing you love, light and happiness, and if this has helped your relationship, helped you get that girl or that guy, let us know below.
Yeah, we take invites to Christmas,
weddings, as long as there's a buffet, honey. Oh, you can eat.
But leave your comments below anyway.
Drum roll. Shout out to our sponsors, and that's Saved by Let's. Get your t-shirts, get your cups. That's printing, local, inbound. We'll leave the details below. Also, Danes Catering, get your Caribbean delight, your Jamaican food. Yeah, man. And also K.G Holistic Herbs, get your Seamoss gel, your mucus cleanseless blend, your antiviral blends. You can get rid of all of that bad stuff, honey, because Rona is out in the streets and she be walking and shaking.
Be mindful of your body.
Use your hand sanitizer and all that. We'll leave all the details below so you can follow them on our Instagram page, find them via that, and support black businesses, support businesses, and support us.
Yes. So guys, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. So until next time, bye guys.
Bye.